Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to I Am Forever Faithful channel. My name is Jackie, and thanks for joining me again. I just wanted to share a story um, about how my faith got me through um, a time when I was actually in transition. I was embarking on a whole new world, basically leaving childhood, entering young adulthood into after college. So during my college years, I was going to school full time and working part time retail. And I recall upon graduating that a lot of my classmates were really interested in working in this one particular building because everything in that building was in our field. And those were very coveted positions, just to work inside that building because it opened doors and numerous opportunities to network that could, you know, bring in more money. But so I just recall after graduating, I knew that I needed a better job than the one that I had, which was working part-time retail. And the job I was currently working at was actually not even a block away from this particular building. So I decided, I want to work in that building. So I would get to work early enough to go to that building. I would sneak in and look at the job board. Initially, when I first sneaked in, I had no idea where I was going, but I found a little cafe, and someone told me in the cafe about the job board. So I found the job board, and I just went there every time I worked. I would get to work early, go there every single time I would work, and I would write down all the information, fax my resume, make the phone calls, do whatever. And weeks passed by, and then out of the blue, I received a phone call from one of the companies that worked in the building. So I was like, oh, okay. So they set up an interview almost right away. I went to the interview, and then I was offered the job. So from the time I received the call from the company to the time I started was less than a week. But I was determined. My faith was strong because that's where my heart really was. I really wanted to work in that building. It would allow me more free time to do things, other things that I wanted to do, because the hours were Monday through Friday, no weekends. And then if I, would have to work weekends, certain times of the year, then I was compensated for that as well. So it just seemed like an ideal place for me to be. And I couldn't see myself working anywhere else. That's where my focus was, is getting inside that building to work for one of those companies. And then I did, and I started. And probably the first week there, I was greeted with hate by two of my coworkers, and they tried to make my life a living hell so I would quit. But I was determined that nothing was going to make me quit. I was going to stay there no matter what. No one was going to run me away, regardless of how much they spewed hate towards me. It wasn't going to work. So I continued to do my job and ignored the hate because I knew it had nothing to do with me. These people don't even know me. Hasn't didn't even try to get to know me. They just started spewing hate because I am different than they are. So within 30 days, the person that was spewing the most hate was the one that got fired. And I could see that this person's heart was really did have hate in it. The other person really didn't have that type of hate in their heart, but they felt peer pressured into behaving in a way that was unpleasing, that was not nice. And once I believe divine creator God got rid of that demonic seed, then the other coworker and I actually developed a good relationship, working relationship, and even a personal relationship over the years, to the point where we would ask questions about our differences. And that way we were able to actually learn from each other and understand each other better. So, but it all goes back to faith. I had faith that I would find a better job. I had faith, regardless of how many days and weeks I had to go to that job board, that I was going to get a job in this building. And it was even faith when I was greeted by the hate that God would take care of it. Because I knew that God, the divine creator, would not forsake me. He would not bring me this far to leave me in this gumbo of hate. So I allowed God, divine creator, to fight my battles. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't say anything besides good morning, good night. That was it. Divine creator took care of everything. And I think if your heart is positioned with the divine creator, blessings come. And when it's not aligned in love, then there's no blessings. It's just the way that works. But this is just a story to encourage those who keep trying day after day, week after week, month after month, and in many cases, year after year. But just know God knows your heart. Divine Creator knows your heart, knows your desires. And when it's time and when you're ready, it will happen. And if it's not what you've asked for, understand that it will be even better than what you've asked for. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am forever faithful. This is Jackie, and I hope to talk to you real soon. Take care. Bye.